Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer can continue to dominate men's tennis because the emerging generation still have no idea how to beat them over 5 sets. That is the view of 7-times Grand Slam champion Mats Wilander, who believes only a fit and motivated Murray or Novak Djokovic have the tools to intervene in a rivalry now enjoying an extraordinary longevity. Nadal's straight sets triumph over Kevin Anderson in the US Open Final 8 on Sunday night was his 16th Grand Slam title, meaning a 50-50 split of the majors between him and Federer for the 4th season in all. As at Wimbledon, Flushing Meadows brought into question the orthodoxy that strength and depth is greater on the men's tour than it has ever been. I really don't see that the young guys are making an impact on the older ones next year, not on a consistent basis, the Swedish legend told Sportsmail. It will be the same against Andy and Novak when they come back. The young guys just don't have it in them to play 5 sets with those 4. It's an art form that the young guys haven't figured out. I don't see one that is even close to figuring it out. Zverev, Alex, the world number 4, is a good player, but when it comes to 5 sets he has no clue what he is doing, none. You saw that here against Borna, Coric. They don't understand momentum changes, tactical switches. When you watch Nadal play, he changes his tactics. In the final he was hitting sliced backhands, and then he stands far back to receive serve and break the first time, then he comes in. Nadal says, I was trying to make it as uncomfortable as possible for my opponent. That's it, it says it all. On the regular tour the challengers, can beat them over 3 sets, but in the Grand Slams I don't see it. Wilander, who was working in New York for Eurosport, has admitted that his career at the top ended due to burnout. Yet he believes that Murray and Djokovic will return as a proper force next year. I absolutely think Andy and Novak can come back, and they can beat Roger and Rafa. They know how to do it, they are great problem solvers. In fact, they might come back stronger and playing a bigger game with more variation, taking more chances, just being more creative. I think a lack of creativity entered their games in the past 12 months, although I know injuries might have something to do it. Federer and Nadal went back to learning, and now the creativity of their games is through the roof. Andy, I'm 100% sure he comes back. Novak, perhaps it's a little less certain. Nadal and Federer's next appointment will be in Prague later next week, where they will be on the Europe team against the rest of the world in the inaugural Laver Cup, a Federer-inspired stab at recreating the magic of similar events in golf. Bjorn, Borg and McEnroe will be the Captains.Toni Nadal, the uncle who is stepping back from on-the-road coaching duties this year, cited Borg and McEnroe when comparing eras, as he contemplated the overall achievements of his nephew. For me it's incredible because never I thought that he can win these 16 titles. I remember when Sampras won 14 and what happened in this time is incredible. Federer 19, Djokovic 12 and Rafael 16. 47 in the same age, I think never, he said. When it was Connors, Borg and McEnroe, 8, 7 and 11, that's 26. A little difference. I think it's a great generation because Sampras is the record and some years later Federer has beaten this record and Rafael too.